Hey guys, it's me, the dude who talks, and welcome to today's video. So last week on Valentine's Day, I went watching Explosions in the Sky as part of the 20th anniversary of them as a band. They were touring the United Kingdom and Europe as well. So, if you don't know who Explosions in the Sky are, they are a post-rock band from Austin in Texas, originally called Breaker Morant, and they have released 7 albums, well, studio albums, not including the soundtracks. The most recent being The Wilderness, which is my least favourite album by them. So, I got into Explosions in the Sky a long time ago. It was when I was really obsessed with post-rock. So, one of the many recommendations to me was Explosions in the Sky. So, when I was waiting for my then girlfriend at the big HMV in Manchester, which is sadly no longer there, I decided to troll through the rock and pop section to find an album by Explosions in the Sky. And I found Those Who Tell the Truth Shall Die, Those Who Tell the Truth Shall Live Forever. And after picking up that album, I was obsessed. And every time they announce a tour over here, I'm always like, yes, I'm going watching them live. I've always, I may have moved on with other bands, but I've always had a soft spot with Explosions in the Sky. So, with that being said, what did I think about the gig at Albert Hall? Did I like it or did I hate it? Let's find out. So, yeah, supporting Explosions in the Sky is A.A. Williams, who seems to be supporting a lot of big acts at the moment, which is good for her. Now, I've seen A.A. Williams perform with a full band before, and while her and her band are really good live, sometimes the sound isn't that great. Like I saw her last at the Stylus in Leeds supporting Cult of Luna, and there was a battle between her and the audience. So when it was announced that she was going to be doing a stripped down show, I was a bit concerned. I thought the same thing was going to be happening at the Albert Hall. Luckily, and I'm really glad to be proven wrong, this wasn't the case. They just got on with it, and for 2 people with a minimal presence, they really created a loud and captivating set. It was only just A.A. Williams on keys and occasional guitar, and I'm sorry I don't know the bassist's name, but it also featured him as well. So, the thing was, I actually preferred the stripped down set to her performing in a full band, even though I absolutely love that as well. And it just goes to show that this is the reason why A.A. Williams is becoming quite the well-known support act for major acts. Definitely doing something right. So, it was now time for Explosions in the Sky to come on, and they introduced themselves, which I thought was really cool. And they talked about how they've been in Manchester a few times and how they enjoy it there, which made me smile. They also mentioned, with it being Valentine's Day, that if you're in a couple, they hope the music helps. And also, if you're solo, like I was, I hope the music helps as well, which made me chuckle. So after that intro, they kicked things off with A Song for Our Fathers. Honestly, from my opinion, the set list was decent, except for a couple of songs from the latest album, but that's just my opinion. And I liked how they played a lot of songs from my 2 favourite albums by them, All of a Sudden I Miss Everyone, and Those Who Tell the Truth Shall Die. The sound was incredible. The sound mixing was really good. You could hear everything without it sounding too much of a blur, and it was still really loud. I did have a really mind-blown moment when they were playing The Only Moment We Were Alone, and when you hear that crashing sound, I didn't realise it was the guitarist hitting his guitar. I was like, oh, that's what it was. The crowd were definitely enjoying it, and there was definitely a loud applause for when they played Your Hand in Mine. Though my happiest point at the gig was when they played Yasmin the Light and Have You Passed Through This Night, two of my favourite songs. And also, I really like the lighting as well. It really looks vibrant. And also, the dry ice at the back of the stage, it kind of looks like clouds when it was like going up into the air. I was like really impressed. I don't think they were going for the effect of clouds, but it looked like it to me. As I said before, the set list was almost stellar. The sound was cracking. They were on for a really good, solid hour and a half. And they finished off with an old song called Magic Hours. Definitely seeing them live again had me falling in love with them again. So yeah, I really enjoyed the gig. So having waiting for the doors to open so I can get a top spot at the top floor at Albert Hall to get a good view of the gig, I made a very quick pit stop at the merch stand, and I had one album in mind. This one. Now, it's called The Rescue. Now, I'm sure you're aware of the story behind this album, where the band broke down and they had to rely on a stranger's hospitality to let them stay in their loft. This album was the inspiration behind it. Now, I know it was initially released for like fans only, like when it came out, and then they brought it out as a free download afterwards, but it was never released on vinyl. So when I found out that it was re-released on vinyl, I was like, yes, I'm fucking getting this record. I was going to get How Strange Innocence, but I think that was about 25 quid and I wasn't made of money, sadly. But yeah, this is what I bought. So that was a very croaky me talking about the Explosions in the Sky gig last week. Were you there? Please let me know what you thought about the gig and A.A. Williams down below in the comments section. Like always, if you've enjoyed watching this video, please like, share and subscribe. It really helps out. My next gig is going to be Church of the Cosmic Skull on Saturday at the Bread Shed. Green Lung are supporting, so I'm very excited about that. Hopefully a video of that gig shall be up next week. So yeah, all I've got left to say to you guys is I've been the dude who talks. You guys are fucking awesome. See you soon. Oh, still here. Alright, well the video's ended, but while you're still here, I'll just let you know there's videos to the left and right of me. So, yeah, get watching if you want. Talk about cool shit like music and live stuff where I go to gigs, talk about Vinyl Hall and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, fill your boots.